Hello and welcome to the second episode of the podcast. I'm Alex, here with...
I'm Darren.
Luke.
And this is Ere and Now, which is probably the most northern podcast out there, probably. Northern English.
Almost certainly not, even though that's the title.
Well, whoever.
I think there'll be somewhere a bit more northern.
Yeah,
well,
I'd have thought so.
Well, I'm Ere.
It's a crowded market.
I'm Ere.
I'm And.
And I'm Now.
There we go.
I'm glad we've got that shit joke nailed.
Right, okay. Going on.
Oh, let's start with what happened here.
What happened here? So this is basically our anecdotes of the week.
Stories about the week or life in general.
Yeah, basically.
Anyone got anything?
Yeah. Well, I have. I don't know why.
Oh,
go on then.
He's king of the anecdotes. Mr. Lukey
well,
Boy.
no, this isn't really a story. This one, but
Just fire away.
no, this is more of like a. It's kind of like a questions here anyway. Obviously, if you ever play GTA, like me and Alex, we go on quite a bit, don't we?
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah. All right, Alex. I think they get that. Right.
Well, how, the 5 bit, maybe not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, fair enough.
I was being specific.
That's
Little wink.
Anyway, so I mean, I've touched on this with Alex a bit anyway.
He doesn't touch me. He just touched on the subject.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, I will get to that. Right. So
we're all touching.
we're all touching, feeling, squeezing. Oof.
Thinking.
Right. So
Moving.
obviously in GTA Online, you know, Alex. I mean, Darren, I don't think you.
I do know what it is, and I've seen
I don't think you play it though.
I haven't played it.
Well, basically online, you know, you get money, use that money to, you know, buy
Sex.
Yeah. But, I
You
mean,
can actually do that if you want.
Yeah, but it's like $75 or something, and when you do like a job and you get 1,000, you know, sex is meaningless. Anyway, so, yeah, so you get all this money, you know, you spend hours just, you know, grinding missions, doing stuff, getting all this money, getting your rank right up.
Yeah.
And then eventually one day that game is going to get discontinued. No, they're not going to bring out new updates, they're not going to bring out new content for you to buy your money on. So all that time you've spent on that game has all just been for nothing, right?
Yeah.
Now I think of it kind of like in life, obviously, the end of life, you know, you die, obviously.
Yeah.
You
But
know.
you build up all that money in
Unless
life
you
and it's for
Darren, who
nothing.
just kind of, I don't know.
Life is an infinite void of nothingness that ultimately leads to...
Alright, well, that's a different thing, right? I don't know.
Okay.
Don't confuse me, right? So, obviously you die, you know, you're laying in your deathbed, you look back, you think, oh, was it all worth it and all that?
Yeah.
Right? And then you're dead.
Right.
Right? Now, I don't know if you believe in, like, an afterlife or anything like that. I mean, I'm not really.
I don't.
I don't really know. I go back and forth on things. I'm not really...
No, you can't. Once you're up there, you can't come back.
Can't come back down.
Oh, no, ghost like it.
Yeah. But I think when I'm dead, obviously, I won't care, you know. It's done.
Well, I mean...
I won't forget. No, I'll forget about it because I won't have a conscience, you know what I mean?
Right.
Whereas in GTA...
Sure. None of that makes sense, but okay.
You know what I mean, right?
Just carry on.
Anyway, in GTA, right?
Yes.
Bear in mind, you probably have that for about 10 years.
Right.
Know, and then eventually all the hackers come in and all that and just makes the game shit. You can't...
Yeah.
You basically can't play it anymore without someone flying around on like a giant, I don't know, balloon. I don't know. Yeah, you thought I was going to say something else there, didn't you?
I mean, of all the things you could have chosen a modder to do,
Yeah, I know,
flying balloon.
It's
you
not-
like, air balloon.
Oh, yeah.
It's not insane.
Alright,
was
well, you know,
Zeppelin.
I was trying to, because I was like, I know what he's thinking I'm going to say, and I was like, just pick anything
Goat.
over. I was thinking, what would he put on the end of it? I was like,
What would you put on the end of it?
well, thinking, pick another word that's similar to what you put on the end of it.
Similar to it.
What's it?
Well,
Zit?
you put condom on the end of it, don't you?
Right.
Like
So
condom's
you're
basically a
adding
balloon, so I'd just say balloon. But I don't know.
That's a fucking weird thought process. Carry on. You're going off on a
Let's
tangent.
just get to it, right? So
Right.
anyway, at the end of GTA, when they've discontinued it and
Yep.
all that, you're going to look back, and all of that will have been for nothing. But you've got to live with that for the rest of your life.
Right.
Knowing that you've just wasted half your life.
Half of
doing
your
that.
life?
Well, not half your life, but you know.
How
like,
much are you playing this game?
Right, you get what I mean. A big
You're
portion
working 10
of your
years
life.
playing it a lot. Right.
Right,
Yeah.
a big portion of your life,
Yeah.
right, on that game, and it was all for nothing.
Right.
And like I said, when you're dead, you don't care.
Right.
Well, so basically, death in GTA, like, say, you know, it being
Right.
discontinued is its death. You know, your
Yeah.
character's died, you can't do it anymore. That, your character's death is worse than your own death.
Right.
Now, I still play it, I go on it a lot.
So,
I'm
cause,
not, I'm
so-
not saying
so
don't
basically,
waste your life on it.
You had a 2-second thought and expanded that to 5 minutes of waffle.
it's about right. It's about 5
Well,
minutes.
yeah, I was trying to make some content here, you know.
Okay.
So yeah,
Right, so
basically, yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it was a very good thought, and you expressed it in plenty of detail.
is it worth it though?
Is it worth it? No. What I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm saying no. I'll still do it.
Yeah. Well, that's what loads of things aren't worth it, and humans still do them because humans are idiots. We're irrational creatures who do stupid things all the time. You know.
Yeah.
Right. So that.
I think we should just move on to the next part now. Nothing's stopping that, really.
Oh, you ain't got a
I think we should leave with a very low there.
What is going on with your hair?
Yeah, you do look a bit mad scientisty.
It looks like someone's just electrocuted you.
Electronicuted what?
Electrocuted you.
What did you?
Right,
I love
next jingle.
It's
Next
like
one.
all up on one side.
Right, guys. Is it really? It's fucking
Nah, it's
podcast.
better than my hair.
You're
Anyway,
hearing
That's
you
normal
not see.
now. I don't know.
yeah.
It's amazing. What
Just
you
don't get electrocuted again.
Electrocuted.
Um,
Try not to.
Right. Anyway, here, riddle me this. Riddles, you two.
Right.
Let
Did
you
you
go
go
first
first?
this
I went
time,
first
mate.
last time, didn't I? Or did you go first?
I believe I went first. Last
Yeah,
time.
and then I went.
Oh,
after.
did you? Right. Oh no, I didn't do one last time.
Yeah.
did I?
So, but you are now.
Yeah. All right. You know, I'm just trying to work out what's going on. Right. What travels all around the world, but always stays in the corner?
Stamp.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, I knew
Right. Next segment.
that. You mocked, no, he's got one.
Yeah.
You
I'm gonna
mocked.
say I've got another one.
Okay, you mocked me for my shit one last week. Your turn.
Right. Hang on. Let
Is
me
this
just.
him again?
Well, he wants to do a good
Oh,
one. He said.
Okay.
Yeah. You know.
He wants to beat you.
People struggled on that one. I mean,
You did.
I got it because for some weird reason it showed the answer first and then the question, so I kind of automatically read the
Okay.
answer.
Okay.
But hang on.
Should have gone to the bottom.
Right,
of the page,
so this one you probably heard. To be fair, I've
Go on.
already heard it. A woman shoots her husband,
Yep.
holds him underwater for 5 minutes, and finally hangs him. 5 minutes later, they enjoy dinner together, and it's how is it possible?
Oh, I know this.
Go on then.
No, wait,
No, do you-
let's see if I can
no,
get
do you know it?
Never heard this one.
Right.
Right.
just
So
have a
then
go,
I won't
just
say
have a go.
anything.
We're trying to make this drag out. We don't want Darren to answer everything.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think in future, if one person knows it, make sure both know it before we both say the answer.
You did know the stamp one, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Okay, but that was piss easy.
So say it again then. Sorry.
So she shoots her husband,
Yeah.
holds him underwater for 5 minutes, then hangs him. 5 minutes later, they go out for dinner. And they're happy when they go out for dinner.
It's
It's a bit irrelevant, is the happiness, but I'm just.
It's completely irrelevant, so I'll forget the happy
Yeah.
part.
They have 3 kids,
Yeah.
which is also irrelevant.
You're just making shit up now. This is.
And she wears glasses.
um.
They only went to 2 guys.
Got more than one husband?
Nope.
She's dead?
Same husband, obviously.
It's a dream. She's
no.
dead.
No.
The husband's dick's a shark.
Yes. That would
That's the one.
totally fit.
He's
in
got
the-
it!
So shoots the husband,
Mhm. Yeah.
drowns him.
Mm.
The
No, put
word
his head underwater,
puts his head underwater.
then hangs him.
For 5 minutes.
Oh. They did another activity together, right? So
What,
they
have
put-
kids?
They have a clue for
What
activity.
activity involves shooting your husband, holding him
No,
underwater?
but it doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that in that context.
Foreplay.
Yeah.
They played paintball. They went swimming,
Right.
and then they needed to dry. So you're showing them.
And then they went out to dinner.
Yeah, because you couldn't breathe.
What? Oh, he can't breathe up here. Let's hold him underwater. He's not a bloody fish. He's not got a shark.
You
No,
didn't.
no,
You
no,
didn't say he wasn't.
It could be a fish. It's irrelevant.
Oh, but how would you hang a fish?
No, you put a hook
Oh, I guess
in his
yeah.
mouth and you
It's not really hung. Yes, it's not hanging as in like
can hang out.
lynching. Then is
I
it?
don't
It's
know.
just-
I don't know. It's a fish person. That's what,
Okay.
It could be a fish person then, a fish finger.
Can I say what I think it is? If you're gonna give up.
I fucking don't know.
I think you know already, don't you?
Go
Yeah,
on.
but he doesn't. But he's giving up anyway.
Oh, wow.
Are you or not?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
fucking
Are they actors? And then afterwards they go for
Oh.
dinner.
No.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. Oh, no.
Oh. Oh. I thought they were actors on
That's
stage.
quite good, actually, because I can kind of see that. You know,
Oh. But I suppose holding them underwater for 5 minutes doesn't really change it. Like on stage you can't really do that, I guess.
She's a lifeguard.
Why would she shoot someone?
Hang him.
Right.
I
To
will
dry.
save these
Hang-
lives. Bang. Bang. Get them out of the water. Life saved. Nailed it.
I hang him up to dry, so it could work.
I don't know.
No, hang on, right. So, right, she shoots him, 5 underwater, hangs him. And they go out for dinner.
Yeah. He orders like a medium rare steak.
Oh, does he?
That's a mistake.
Ah, see, okay, see, that doesn't match in mine because I thought he ordered well done. So.
Oh, I thought I got goat's cheese.
The steak does actually change something about it. No, I don't.
He has the ability to eat steak. That's what we know.
That's good.
Or maybe not. He could just bought it without eating it. I guess.
What if he's a vegetarian or a vegan?
Well, then he's not, isn't he? Because he had a steak.
That changes the story completely.
What? He's not a vegan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it wasn't me that did this. You're all good.
What are we on about?
I don't know. We're down a rabbit hole.
Why are we talking about vegans?
Why not?
Right.
I don't know.
Let's talk about Darren.
Let's talk
And
about
Darren's
this riddle.
lifestyle.
So we have. This is so baffling. What?
I don't know. I'm well confused.
Do you know? I thought it quite an easy one as well. When I heard it,
You got it straight away.
Did you get it? Or did you have to read it to get it?
No, because I got told this one.
Oh.
But yeah, no, I worked out after about.
Right. Say it again.
minutes.
Say it again.
So she shoots her husband, holds him underwater for 5 minutes, and then hangs him. And then, 5 minutes later goes out for dinner. It don't really matter like the time of 5 minutes later after they go for dinner. Could be 10 minutes for all I care.
Is
They
the
could
husband
go out for dinner like that second.
Is husband alive?
Are you not going to take a dead body to dinner, are you?
Waiter, there's a dead guy in my soup.
Don't shout. Everyone else will want one.
Necrophilia is a funny thing. So.
Yeah.
That takes me back to the film. Hang on, let's just add a bit of context here. To that film we watched that time. And I was saying I thought some necrophilia stuff was going to go down. He didn't.
Oh wow. Do you know?
And this is the guy that almost got a job in a crematorium as well.
Did you?
Fucking hell.
Okay, tell me. I give up. What's the answer?
They're developing a photo.
Ah, fuck's sake.
Shoots him, holds him underwater, hangs him.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh.
No, hang on. Say that again. She shoots.
Shoots him, so you shoot. When you shoot.
Yeah, but you said she shoots her husband.
Yeah.
Oh.
Taking a photo of her husband.
Yeah,
She shoots her husband.
that's right.
She shoots her husband.
Holds him underwater for 5
minutes. And then hangs him.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like there's something wrong with how that's contextualized, but okay.
Yeah.
I knew there was something wrong.
No, I think I said think. I don't know for certain. Okay, right. Well, now let's move on to
The next segment.
Oh yeah, Ere. I didn't expect that. Which is 5 facts from Luke.
Okay.
Oh, we have
So
to for
today,
5 facts.
what have you got for us?
5
Right,
facts that blow our mind. You did some research.
So,
Blow our minds.
Blow our minds.
yeah, some research, yeah.
Blow Darren.
Yeah. Right, so.
said yeah.
I'm not gonna comment.
Right, now, my
It's the biker jacket.
my very good friend.
Oh god.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy Osbourne, that's the guy.
Did he tell you this fact?
No, but
Oh.
it's kind of like a. But it's not a well.
Oh, right.
No, it's
Segue
like
into
a
it, go
lesser
on.
known fact about him. This
Yeah.
one again, it's kind of got a question to it. What do you think he did, like as soon as he left school?
Drugs.
No,
As
he
well.
worked. That's
Oh.
where he met Tony Iommi, isn't it? He worked in a factory.
You're getting close.
It's a type.
Warehouse?
It's where he got the tips of his fingers chopped off. It was a type of factory. That's when they formed Black Sabbath. It was a steel mill worker, maybe. No. What factory was it? It's a factory, right? Kinda. There was machinery, which meant
There's
Tony
like
Iommi got his fingers chopped off.
Yeah, but
Well,
I don't think Tony Iommi were involved in this.
Oh.
I don't think so. I'm saying it's as he left school. It might have been like a few years after, but I know we were very young.
I always thought he just worked at a factory.
Well, do you want me to tell you?
Go on then.
Well, basically, he worked in a slaughterhouse,
Oh really?
killing cows,
Yeah.
and he had to shoot them through the head with a big steel pipe, like spike.
What is
rather,
hit
not
with
pipe.
a pie?
No, he had like a gun thing that shot
Yeah.
spikes, and he had to shoot them through the
Yeah.
head, and that was his job.
Yeah.
And he'd often get covered in.
Oh yeah,
blood
that's
and stuff
definitely
from that.
Tony Iommi was in like a factory in a machine. Did it?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Got
say
his
I know that, but
yeah.
unless they're in like the same.
Oh,
thing,
but I
it's just-
always thought them two met each other
No.
from the
Well, they
factory.
did meet each other.
I did put from the factory
Yeah.
before you interrupted them.
I started-
That don't count.
Anyway. Go on.
So,
Blow our mind again.
Just
Well,
blow it down.
That didn't really blow my mind, but go on.
you just want me to blow down for some weird
Fucking
reason.
do alright.
No comment.
Oh dear, oh dear.
He unzips his fly. No comment. Zzz.
So, right, female kangaroos. Do you know how many vaginas they have?
Did
Two.
you just assume their gender?
They have
Oh,
two.
dear.
They have 2 vaginas, don't they?
Nope.
3.
We've got 4.
3. They have
Don't.
3 vaginas.
Wow.
Don't know what you're gonna do with all them, but
I mean,
What would you do with all them?
Oh,
do you know any
in
more
the
detail
pockets.
about the 3?
I changed them. You know me. I'm constantly losing my keys.
Why 3?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
'Cause
Again, I didn't research. Well, I researched them, but I mean,
I was
didn't
thinking
look
maybe
into
because I know that because obviously there's stuff in the pouch for the Joey, but like I don't know why they need
That
3.
weird like
Yeah.
stuff.
All right, okay, I'll tell you why they're 3. It
Alright,
seems
alright.
weird, but sure. But it's Australia, I guess.
What's that?
alright.
There's a lot of weird animals in Australia.
Oh, alright, you're right.
Koala bears.
Yeah.
What a thing.
It's a
bear.
black
I love them. I love how they eat eucalyptus and it gets them so high that they basically just can't move and
Oh,
they just
they fall out of trees and shit.
yeah because they fall asleep because they're so dopey because they're just doped up on drugs, but it's the only food they eat,
Yeah.
eucalyptus, and you just get them high. Like they're such shit animals.
Yeah.
I want one. Anyway, so, do you know a full head of human hair is strong enough to support 12 tons?
Really?
Right.
What's a full head? So like
Yeah, no, I didn't know that.
so
I knew you were gonna
so,
ask
so,
this.
so they include the face? They're like
I don't know. It's just a full head of hair is strong enough to support 12
Long
tons.
hair,
it-
short hair.
include
I don't
include
Mate, I'll have a
Yeah.
grade
Blonde.
1. Grade 1. Will that do it?
yeah. I don't yeah. A skinhead would have trouble, I guess, with the 12 tons.
What if you're bald?
Yeah.
That's not full head of hair. Is it?
It is to some people.
Yeah.
kind of.
Well, I don't know.
What if you have a wig?
Right, all right. Yeah.
Does that mean if you've got hair, you're just really strong?
Is it only
It means your hair.
is it only
Like pubes?
is it only head hair?
It said
Well,
full
it's
head
so
of...
like
it said
When I
full-
read it said a full head of hair.
Okay, so it's not like
full
so,
head of hair.
do you reckon chest hair is similarly strong?
Pubes. Arse hair?
How many tons do you reckon you can lift with your ass hair?
I ain't got a lot of arse hair. So...
let's turn the subject to
didn't-
Alex's ass hair right here. So,
I didn't need that response.
yeah, yeah.
Is it like
It's not a lot. That's what I'm saying. Like,
do you not bleach it?
bleach my arse.
Like,
Yeah, you know about this,
Do you
right?
not bleach? Do you know like when you dye your hair, you can bleach your
Yeah.
hair?
No, bleach is a really common thing because
bleach your ass hair.
yeah, make it like blonde and or say like
Rainbow.
Where do
Rainbow
you
arse.
think my arse hair is? Can I ask?
I think it's
Do you
brown.
think it's
to
on
be
my?
fair.
Do you think it's on my like arsehole or some shit like that? Is that what you're imagining?
I just imagine. Do you know
I
how when
know.
you got told
Right.
there's a hair sticking out?
No,
I
people-
imagine that.
just to
let's
point out-
let's end the conversation on ass hair.
No, I meant it's on my cheeks.
Yeah, no, yeah. That doesn't.
Oh,
Right, we're getting a bit.
right.
We're getting a bit.
I thought you guys thought it was down the fucking rabbit
Let's-
hole. No
Yeah,
pun
yeah,
move
yeah,
on.
it's popping out the
Move-
hole. Yeah. It's just like imagine that's the hole. That's the hair.
Give me the
One
facts.
really long,
Okay.
strong hair.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just one really.
But
It
no-
just goes around a lot. Makes
You can't see that he just put his finger through a hole in his hands to demonstrate hair.
You got
Awesome.
the idea though, didn't you?
Y-
Can we move
Mission
on?
accomplished.
Another
Right, anyway.
fact, please.
Next fact. How many is that? Is that 3
I
or
don't know.
4?
What did you do? You did kangaroo vagina. You did Ozzy Osbourne. You did something else.
The hair one.
Yeah,
Hair.
hair.
Right.
Is that it? I've only said 3. I thought it was 4. Oh,
Yeah.
anyway, so do you know where fortune cookies were made?
America.
China origin is what they're supposed to be from. I guess.
No, but I feel like they're fake.
Probably
They
America.
are from America.
Probably been the
Whereabouts?
Whereabouts in America?
San Francisco.
You know, see?
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Mate, teamwork.
I was
What?
just guessing the area.
Yeah.
The area.
Nah, I think you know this.
No, I know.
No.
I
Nah,
know-
nah, nah.
I
You
just
guessed an
guessed the
area
city
that'd
in
be-
America that with the highest, with a bit large age population, and San Francisco's the biggest first one I think of.
See?
No, not
All right. Well,
Statistics.
although I think they were actually made by an American man, though.
but quite
I
possibly.
think. I think
Quite
they were.
possibly, yeah.
I'm not 100% that. But yeah, do you know when they were made though?
When?
1910s,
Yeah, early 1900s.
1900s. Not bad.
Would you want the exact date as well?
Yeah, you should give me an exact date. Man.
August the
joking, I don't
27th at
August
2
the
p.m.
Yeah, that's the
27th.
one. That's the one.
Super, yeah. 1912.
You said 1900.
What?
It would be 1900s pre 1910.
1908.
What are we guessing?
Well, I just said the early 1900s. I don't actually have a date.
Oh really?
I'm just waiting for you to talk it out between you. I didn't realise you were
Alright.
still talking to me.
Go on then. What's your fifth fact?
Right.
Blow our minds.
This one. Right. Obviously, we all know space.
Do we?
Nothing to do with space.
Kevin Spacey.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know him
yeah,
personally.
Yeah. Right.
So do you mean the thing above Earth, or what do you mean?
The thing. Oh no, I meant.
Oh, do you mean just
below.
like a space in a living room?
Right. Anyway.
Do you mean
Right.
the
Anyway.
club space?
I'm just going off there.
Right, go on.
I'm just
You're going off
talking
space.
shit. Right, so Saturn obviously, right, is in space.
Correct.
Do you know Saturn's density is so low?
Floating water. Sorry, go on.
Whose segment is it, Darren?
Say the fact. Say the fact. Luke. Say the fact.
I wasted my life looking for these things.
There's floating water. Is that the point?
That is, yeah.
It might not be. It could be like floating cola.
He's fucking ruined it for you.
I'm sorry.
He's fucking ruined it for you.
Ruined. Unless you want
I'm
another fact.
sorry.
I can get another one.
Have you got enough for more podcasting?
I can find one easier enough afterwards.
Don't matter. That's fine. Let's just
I'm
go
gonna
on.
say I've-
He's ruined it already.
I'll
We'll
apologise,
do it on
you
the
can-
next episode.
Well, yeah.
Son of a bitch.
We're done. I'm sorry about
Go on
that,
to the
Luke.
fucking next episode. I mean, episode, segment, sorry.
Alright.
Womble.
Oh, next is the movie quiz again. Alright. So that is... Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Ere, what does he know? So this is Alex and Luke throw me a movie, and I see if I can talk about it from memory.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Who went first last time?
It was me last time?
No, it was Alex last time.
Oh, was it?
So it's now you, Luke.
I don't know. I have bad memory with these things. Right there. Sorry. I have to go on my phone to remember some things and just...
That's his notes. It's fine. We've all
Yeah,
got notes.
something came up and it just kind of made me trouble. Right. Hidden Figures.
Hidden Figures.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one. Sorry, I misread it.
It's about it was like it was Oscar nominated last year. It basically is just this story of three mathematicians who work at NASA in the 1960s, and they're all black women, so they suffered like racism and sexism. It's like this.
What do they do when they're constipated?
With the sassy.
What do they do when they're constipated, Darren?
Work out of a pencil.
There we go.
No, they yeah, they're a little sassy. Like that's kind of thing. Like they're like one of them is a bit sassy, I guess. I don't know. It's not a.
Does anyone go, mm-hmm?
No.
We're just gonna have fucking stereotypes now.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I'm looking
No,
at the picture.
It's really see if you can guess which is the sassy one.
Oh, see if I can guess which is the sassy one. Hang on, let me get back up. I'm just checking it.
Oh, this is good. Visual aids on a podcast.
Okay, there's three of them.
It's
There's.
He's just pointing to one of the women on the
What point?
posters.
so I'm guessing it's the one in the green there.
That's Octavia Spencer. No, it isn't.
Octavia Spencer.
That's the
Sounds like a
actress.
bloody transformer. That.
Brilliant. Fucking hell.
I mean, little sassy, I guess, but not the one I was thinking of.
Oh, fuck.
Well, I have to go for the middle one then.
No, that's Taraji
Really?
P Henson. She's not.
It's who?
Well, Taraji P Henson.
Taraji P Henson.
Yes, she's an actress.
That sounds like some sort of like chicken dish as well.
No, I guess.
So I'm guessing obviously.
Yeah,
it's
Janelle
the
Monáe plays the one who's quite saucy and quite fights back a lot against all of the
See,
bullshit.
usually it's the small women, isn't it?
Is it?
I don't know. I know.
Where are
it's
you
a
getting
more
this
small
from?
one. Not just
Right.
general, like, you know, life
In-
experience.
in- incidentally, it's a
It's
it's-
Sashi? Shashi?
Incidentally, it's a
Traffic.
pretty boring and inaccurate film. It's alright. It's not too bad, but I wouldn't recommend it particularly. Keep going. What you got?
Well, okay. Sex Madness, 1938.
Sex
Of course
Madness.
he choose this one. He
Oh,
just wants to hear about that shark penis one. He's like, you know what? I need to hear about this.
No. Sex Madness is it's almost as bad as Dick Shark, which we talked about last time, but it's not as bad. Okay, so back in the 1930s, like right-wing Americans, like Christian fundamentalists and stuff, made these movies about how like things are evil. And Sex Madness is about like how if you have sex before marriage, you know, you'll end up being like some sort of evil criminal and you'll ruin your life. And so it's about these kids who basically they meet up at parties and have sex.
What's wrong?
What's wrong, Luke?
Freaking choking on your water. What's wrong?
No, just you. I don't know. Ignore me.
Right.
But basically, yeah, the film's just basically about how having sex is evil,
I'm just sorry.
and basically all the characters who have sex end up getting like their lives are ruined by it because sex is evil, kids, and that's the whole point of the film. It's just to tell kids that sex is evil,
Oh, okay.
and it's really, really just bad and tacky and rubbish, and got a terrible message to it. There's a film. Are you okay?
Yeah, sorry. I'm not actually laughing about what we're talking. I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm just laughing. I just
Right.
can't stop.
Just keep going down.
No,
Keep going.
no. Okay,
I'm listening. I'm just.
I'll tell you about I'll tell you about a more interesting movie related to that. There's a film called Reefer Madness, which came out 2 years prior.
Let me guess. It's to do with weed.
Yes, and what's brilliant is the film calls it The Demon Weed. Right, and it opens with this doctor being like, yes, this is like the brain of someone on weed, and they're like a criminal, and then like all the characters, so a bunch of kids that smoke weed, and then they end up like running people over and committing suicide, and one of them ends up murdering somebody, and then they blame it on someone who was high, and he thinks he's even though he's innocent, they frame him because he was high. He thinks he did kill somebody.
Right.
It's because it's like, oh, see, if you take weed, you'll end up in jail, and it's evil. And
You know what this reminds me of, Alex? Wow, sex and weed.
Bang on.
I thought you were gonna say it with me.
What's that from?
It's a film, a very
Wow.
bad film. Is it?
Evil Bong.
No, it's the Ginger Dead Man versus the Evil Bong.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Sounds great.
Wow.
Like, there's an old guy at the end of the trailer, and it's just like, wow, sex and weed. And that's
Wow.
it.
But
That's
yeah.
the film.
But yeah, Sex and Reef and Madness are both pretty funny films because it's just they're so ridiculous, but they're not too bad.
Fair enough. There we go. There's them two done.
All right,
Moving on.
I believe it's time for Ere. Here's an idea from Alex. He has a pitch.
Oh, it's my pitch now.
You have a
Okay.
picture of us.
Yeah, I do
You're
indeed.
pitching us some sort of concept, a film or
Yeah, it's a film.
okay, you got a film idea.
Yeah, okay.
Go on then. What
This
is
is
it?
my pitch, right? Okay, so for starting out, it's going to be a comedy.
All right.
Okay, right.
Is it starring?
Basically, scientists managed to alter like human genes, right, and the cells and shit.
Do you mean
right?
like genes as in?
Yeah, like
Not the
Gene,
genes
Gene
I'm
Simmons.
wearing.
Like Gene Simmons.
Oh yeah, Gene Simmons.
Gene
yeah.
Simmons. Yeah. Anyway,
So
right,
that
there.
was a Gene
Human-
Simmons.
right, no, the cells in humans so they can regenerate when they're damaged, right?
Got prove
So-
themselves in humans.
They test it out on a man called Chad Winterbottom,
Who plays Chad Winterbottom?
Nicolas Cage.
Oh, I was gonna say.
I'm in.
I was gonna say.
I'm in.
Wait.
It better be a Nick Cage.
The
film.
tests prove successful, however, but every time he goes to the toilet, he changes sex.
Is it still
That's
played by Nicolas
actually-
Cage?
No. This is played.
So the woman
by
is-
Jerry Ryan,
Who?
7 of 9.
Oh, from Star Trek. Oh,
Yeah.
Voyager. Well, okay. So we've got big A-list actor, kind of, and then random actors who did TV work in the 90s.
Well, I feel like she's needs a comeback at some point.
Yeah.
Just
So what? So the whole film is this it? Like Nicolas?
Wait.
Oh, sorry. So
Like one
there's a-
half of the film's gonna be really
So
good,
the
other half's
movie,
gonna be shit.
right? Obviously, Chad. There's no female alternative.
There's an ice
to
cream
Chad,
man.
is there? Oh, there is, yeah. Okay, anyway.
Ice cream.
Yeah, so basically has the problem with his married life.
Oh,
And his children.
I guess his wife doesn't like having another woman. I guess she's
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
straight and.
So then
Oh,
in the
that's-
end, he's got the decision: do I change back but not be able to regenerate my cells,
Yeah.
or do I keep it and change
So he
my
would- so he-
sex every time I go
So he
to the
never
toilet?
dies, but he changes gender or
But-
sex.
Sex, yeah.
Here's the thing, though, right? If he can never die, like if he got disintegrated, right?
Right.
Would his cells still come
Yeah,
back?
that's the point.
That's
even
the
though,
point,
Even
it's
though disintegrated, like all of
But
them. So how-
If he got disintegrated, they'd all come together and a woman would appear, and that's him.
Right. Well, here's the thing, right? Because this is always, made me think when people say, oh, if you could never die. Imagining like I don't know how many thousands of years or whatever, asteroid hits Earth,
Yeah.
everyone's dead, right? Probably get propelled into space or something. You're just floating in space forever until you land on something. It's a bit boring, isn't it?
I mean, you'd be dead.
Yeah, no, but you'd regenerate, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah.
He's on
And
about
then
the
you regenerate, explode, die. You regenerate.
What if you land in the sun? I mean, do you still feel the pain?
See,
Yeah.
the thing about the movie is it can touch
It's quite
upon
dark, isn't it? Really.
the two lives the character would have to live. It would be the life
Right.
of a man and the life of a woman. That's it,
Maybe
really.
if you could like
So what's the joke here? Just
just double the
that he's a woman.
No, the joke is that every time he goes to the toilet, he changes sex.
Come on,
Okay,
Darren, get
does it
with
change midway go through the toilet, or does like he get out what he needs to get out and
Hey,
then
that's
change?
a good
And then
point.
change, but the
Because
problem is,
what if he's like got it
if-
out?
yeah,
and
and
then
then-
it comes out the other way. Or something? He's got to like, he literally like.
Yeah.
I
hang
haven't
on, let
thought
me
that
stand
far
up.
ahead. I haven't thought that far ahead, but
Like, so imagine the.
oh yeah, brilliant visual aids on a podcast.
No, I'm showing,
Right, he's-
showing you guys.
He
Can't
stood
show
up.
them, can
Right,
I?
well,
Okay.
explain.
So Luke's
explain.
bent over a
Imagine
chair
this
right
is-
now.
Imagine
Right.
this is the seat, right?
Right, he's got a chair in front of him.
He's got a chair in
Obviously,
front of him.
most normal guys, do the thing.
Right,
Run in,
he runs it.
sit down. Right, so.
Why don't the both?
Well,
Why don't you just always sit down if you knew it was going to change halfway?
Doesn't matter.
no, but I know, because I mean, the first time he does it,
Okay,
he's
go
not
on.
going to know.
So he stood up.
So
Yeah.
what if he stood
But did
there?
they not tell him this would
Well-
happen?
No, it's a side effect. They didn't know themselves. It's all experimental.
Alright.
So he stood there, you know,
Right,
he's doing
yeah,
it.
he doesn't- he
and then
does it.
suddenly he's got, ooh,
Right.
Or would that be she then?
would that be a she now? But at least
Yeah,
it'd go in.
I think we. So what you're saying is that they should
Do his
unzip.
boobs suddenly come out?
Yeah, unzip and then suddenly move quickly to get into the toilet. Is all you're saying? basically.
Well, kind of, yeah, but I thought maybe in that way.
So yeah, you didn't think this through at all, really, did you?
Oh yeah. So the funny thing is, like every time he goes to the toilet,
Yeah.
he's gonna go in the man's toilet and then come out a woman, and then in the woman's toilet come out a man, and it's
Yeah,
always
it
gonna be
sounds-
a problem.
It sounds like so bad, but it's got Nick Cage in it, so it's,
Well, that's
But
why
always
he's
going to
me,
purposely
it's
got
gonna be
Nick
good.
Cage in.
to me, it's going to be good then.
I mean, what's worse, to walk into a man's toilet and walk out a woman, or walk into the woman's toilet and as a man?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Ah,
coming
no, I
out of
think
the
you go in
women's
disabled
toilet, a
toilets.
man is probably worse. I'd say.
You could go in disabled toilets.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you could. I mean, is this a
They've got these
disability?
transgender ones these days.
I mean,
They can just use normal bathroom, can't they?
I don't know, I thought there was a thing a while back or something like people complaining.
Yeah,
There
because
was, yeah.
some people want to say transgender people can't go in the bathroom of their choice, which is.
but they have unisex toilets.
Let's not
now, anyway.
Let's-
dwell on this.
Nah, it's in my head now.
Anyway, that's my movie. Would you guys watch it?
I actually would, yeah.
Would you watch it?
I think it'd be like
No.
bad, but I'd watch it.
I
for
don't.
Nick
I
Cage.
think I'd watch it ironically,
It's a national treasure.
based on the stupid premise. I would not think it'd be the sort of thing. I'm like, yeah,
But it's a comedy, so it's, it can be stupid.
yeah.
That's
Alright.
the point.
Alright, yeah, cool.
I don't think anyone heard my pun there. But
So say your pun.
sorry,
then.
sorry.
We
Go on,
apologise.
what's your pun?
Nah, it's too late. The damage is done now.
Oh, well,
You
we'll
have
hear
to-
it.
You have to listen it back. You're forced to listen to yourselves. Me.
Alright. Okay.
Next segment, what is it?
Right. Next segment is what's the name of it again? Oh yeah. Sorry.
That laugh.
Okay.
You got way too into it then. Fucking hell. Right. Do the jingle, do the jingle.
Yeah, that was shit. That's it. Like, but these jingles are so rubbish.
Yeah, that was it. That's it. That's it. That's the jingle.
We didn't even do. We basically just wrote names of things down and then just that with the jingle. Right. Alright. So, so I'm now gonna talk about a really bad film that I think we should discuss. It's called Meatweed America. Right.
I have a feeling I know what this is going to be about.
Okay, but go on.
Right. So there's actually very good content that you mentioned Sex Madness, and then I mentioned Reefer Madness because
This is kind of what I'm thinking.
it's a spoof made in 2006 of Reefer Madness, which is already a movie that's quite comedic.
Yeah. But
Right.
not meaning to be comedic.
Yeah. So Meatweed America is this utterly garbage film. And basically the premise is I don't really know what the premise is, and I've seen it. So there's a group of people on this like farm,
Okay.
and they make a product that they call meatweed. Oh no, sorry, no, I'm gonna actually no, sorry. The film's called Meatweed Madness. The sequel is Meatweed America.
Oh, they've got a fucking sequel.
I know, don't
Right.
ask.
Wow.
Right. So Meatweed Madness. So they're on this farm and they make a product that they call meatweed, which is like I don't know. It's there's a bit of the movie where they explain it, but the audio is so bad you can't hear it. But basically, they like hit some meat with weed or something, and it doesn't.
What? Why are you hitting?
They have like a cow strung up that they've like killed and like in the butchers, and then
As you
they
do.
then like get some meat and then they get hit it with weed and then they make meat weed, right? And they smoke it and it gets them high, right?
Well, what's the point in the meat?
I do not know.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Right.
Right,
I
that's
think we need to try this.
right. the guy who runs this is of noble descent. He's called Lord Meatweed. You know, naturally.
All right.
Right, he has a son who I think someone has sex with a cow, I believe, and then the child is like a minotaur called Bullpucky. There's another character.
Is this a comedy? Sorry.
Here's the thing.
It's supposed to be.
It's meant to be a spoof of a film, so it's meant
I
to
know
be a
that,
comedy.
yeah,
But I watched it and I didn't laugh once. Like even
He only laughed when he looked in the mirror.
hey,
when the screen went black. At the
there's
end.
another.
Saw his reflection. His eyes met his own, and he was like, "What the fuck am I doing?"
There's a genius plot point in it where there's a character who lived in the 1800s called Jezebel, right? That was the first name, and then there's a character played by the same actress in the modern day who's a reincarnation, and the film is so witty because the character's name is Jessie Bell, and it's meant.
Something rings a bell here. Hey,
Yeah.
see what I did there?
Hey.
But
That's
it's-
it. I'm out. I'm
But
out. I'm done.
But it's meant to be like some like grand clever thing, like oh it's a reincarnation. It's like it's so shit. And there's things like there's a cardboard cow, and it's meant to be a real cow, and it can't move. So they just use stop motion. So there's actors and they're just cardboard cow. And
Wow.
there's great things like
Wow.
there's a bull picture, and at various points a woman walks in front of it, and the bull on the picture the eyes glow, and it goes dance, and then the woman just strips and dances.
Oh, so they got nudity in as well.
Yeah, and there's no
Right.
reason for it. There's no plot reason for it to happen.
No, but it's just like fan service. For
There's-
Why not?
There's a scene where two people are dressed in giant knife costumes, having sex.
knifed.
Yeah, like it's like they're the handle, and then on top of their head is a big knife, and they have sex inside of a house.
On
and
a plate.
No, just in the garden.
Well, they should have a giant plate.
And
Shouldn't it be like a knife and a fork?
no, because they're already having a fork.
you're asking,
little spoon.
you're asking like I understand why with this movie, and there's no reason for it. It literally is irrelevant to the movie.
Oh, fuck's sake, Darren.
There's a great fight scene where people fight and the weapons clearly don't touch them, but then they die. There's a bit where a vicar flies in, and like,
Just Vicar Dibley or something comes in.
no, he flies on like it's like a small airplane. He just like flies in, right?
It's a guy. For some reason,
Yeah,
I
he's
thought it
guy,
was a
and he lands there,
woman.
and he comes out, and Lord Meatweed's like, "Oh, I want you to marry Jessie Bell, to this half man, half bull called Bull Pucky," and the vicar goes, "All right then," and marries them, even though she doesn't, even though she's like, "I don't want to marry him," and they forced her there. The vicar's like, "Yeah, cool," and there's no, and
Well, that's how it ends.
no,
So-
Oh.
it keeps on going, and there's like
What?
there's another bit where three women get in a van, and the driver and the man is like driving a van, and these three women are hitchhiking. They get in the van, and then he goes, "I'm gonna kill you," so they stab him and throw him out the van,
This
Did they actually
sounds-
say, "I'm going to kill you"? Like that?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna kill you.
basically,
Arr,
And so-
three bad guys.
sort of thing.
Right.
And then he kills the man, throws him out the van, and it's once again nothing to do with the plot.
This sounds like, do you know when you have one of those dreams and just
Yeah.
nothing makes sense? It sounds like someone.
Here's the thing, it's really
Maybe that's what he did.
it's so bad.
Could be.
You know, like
Do you think he was on the meat weed? Meat weed.
I'm
When he
pretty-
wrote it,
Yeah, and he's the only one that's ever done it, and no
Yes.
one understands it. Maybe you need to try meat weed.
like
think we should all
I
try
don't know what the hell the meatweed is. Like it's so bizarre. But yeah, this film genuinely exists. I watched it with a friend, and we both thought it was just terrible. It's really, really bad. The director has quite a career in making bad movies. He then made Meatweed America, and I think the last film he made was another film.
Meat weed Sweden.
It was called Bikini Swamp Girl Massacre,
oh, fan service again.
and yeah, you can guess what it is. It's just women in bikinis being murdered in the swamp, basically.
By what though?
Swamp
By
monster.
I think it's like a Native American who like hates them because they the great bit in it where so the Native American kills them because they're ruining the environment because they
Yeah.
right,
It's just them.
yeah, because global warming and stuff. You're killing the climate, so he kills all the white people, and then it turns out,
Global warming.
and then the Native American guy in another scene chases another character down driving a big monster truck, even though he's killing them because they ruin the environment.
Oh, the irony.
The irony. I was about to say that to you, but you started without me.
Sorry.
But yeah, so basically, it's a terrible film, and I recommend not watching it. I will get onto one that is so bad it's genuinely good, but that is so bad it's bad.
Fair enough.
You
Let's-
say these, but then it kind of makes me want to watch it more.
Yeah, I know.
We'll probably watch these, and maybe some people listening will. But
So there you go, Meatweed Madness. It's a terrible film.
Why don't people comment what films they want us to see?
yeah.
No,
Okay,
yeah.
that's the point.
There we are. Get some interaction going now.
Interaction. Okay.
There we are.
Okay, let's move on to the next segment.
All right, we ain't got much left. Oh, oh yeah, right. This is Ere. Did you miss Ere?
Okay, so this is basically a game where I have bars
You okay,
from
Luke?
rap songs. You alright?
Yeah.
I have bars
I'm
from rap
just thinking
songs,
of the other thing.
and they either are real or they are fake.
All right, the rap.
And you have to tell me. So they're either ones I've made up or they're ones from a real rap song.
This is where I'm terrible.
Okay, right, ready?
Go on.
Here's the first one. I like the girls with the boom. I once got busy in a Burger King bathroom.
Whatever to stare off here.
Oh.
I want to say it's fake, but at the same time, I think it might be real.
Do you want to hear it?
No, I think it's fake. Like
I'm gonna
it
go
sounds
because I thought fake first.
it sounds too hard trying to be fake.
sounds too Alexy.
But I don't know. Maybe could be.
So you're saying fake?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go fake.
Real.
Really?
Oh, see, I,
Digital Underground, the Humpty Dance.
Okay.
Number 2. I sell ice in the winter. I sell fuck's sake. I sell ice in the winter. I sell fire in hell. I'm a hustler, baby. I'll sell water to a well.
Fake.
Yeah, that's fake.
No, it's not. It's Jay-Z. You don't know.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Is that the song you don't know, or are you just saying you don't know?
No. The song is You Don't Know.
Yeah.
Do you mean you're saying that the song?
The
like,
song
I Don't
by
Know, or
Jay-Z
You Don't
is
Know?
called You Don't Know.
Yeah. But what is it called?
Fuck you.
I'm doing way worse at these than I thought I would.
Number 3. I'm busting out with a clip, walking into a corner store, and waiting till you all have a trip.
Nah, it's definitely fake.
Yeah, that's fake.
Yeah, that was me.
Okay,
Yes!
so it's the 2 real ones.
Finally!
Okay, ready? Number
Yeah.
4. I love you like a fat kid, love cake.
Real.
What do you think, Darren?
like, I would go fake again, but I think, yeah, probably
Yeah,
real.
I think it
I'll go
sounds so
real.
fake. That's
Real.
actually
Yeah,
real.
yeah, that's right. 50 Cent, 21 questions.
Okay.
Last one. This girl is stuck on you like a tick. I'm not buying no batteries. I've got my electric.
Real?
Yeah, I'm gonna go real.
That was me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Oh, thank you
I'm
very
gonna
much.
say fake, but then you said real,
So
I'm like,
I
I'll
did
go
one
real.
count how many you got.
I got 2.
How many
I
you
got
got?
1.
Okay, so again, Darren has won this segment.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
You did a lot worse than last week's. Or last episode, should I say. I don't know when these are going out. I apologise.
Last year.
Last century, mate.
You better than tomorrow's.
Well, you know, it's 2019.
Don't get the ornaments up here.
Okay. So, what's next? Oh, there's the. Oh, you need to do the thing for this.
Oh, is it? Okay, this is actually the time when I do it. So it's I'm playing here.
Fuck's sake.
Did I get the
Wow.
reference? It's the reference.
I love how shit these are. Like, we did the minimal effort required to do
We
these.
were in a bar when we did.
I think, yeah, we were quite drunk when we did these.
I just wasn't here.
You
for
get it.
any
You get
of
the
that.
reference. You get the reference.
I just got invited here.
You get the
I
reference.
get the reference, yeah.
Ah,
From the film,
right.
I don't know what
So
film.
basically, this is because
I'm walking here.
Yeah.
I don't play video games. So I'm pretty rubbish. And I asked people to recommend. I asked them to recommend me video games to play.
He
Yep.
didn't do it, did he?
No, I did one, which is why we're doing one. I
The
two,
other
but.
one, I chose you.
But anyway, do you think we should do? I'll do the Room. Okay, so I was recommending to play the Room game,
Yep.
which is based on the film The Room.
Tommy Wiseau.
Tommy Wiseau. It's actually not bad. Like actually,
What a film.
what a film. We have to just.
It is.
It is so bad that it's good.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's
Oh, yeah.
so good.
I love it. It's a masterpiece. No, but
Hi, Mark.
okay.
Let that linger for a bit and then carry on.
Let that linger
Let's
like
just
the
let
bad
that
line
settle
it is. No,
Go on.
so I played it. It actually explains a lot of plot holes in the film, because it kind of takes all of the a lot of the plot is like a lot of parts of the game are just bits of the film you don't see.
Sorry, I'm just thinking of the film. I don't want to make that into a game at all.
Right. So what
It's
happens?
a
The
click-
tutorial is
it's
you
a-
have sex.
Right, it's a click-based game.
Yeah. So you're like walking. So you walk into the room, and then these comes on. There's like dialogue, and you press it. And, then you have to go
Point
to
and click. Point and click.
yeah. And then you go to bed, and then you wake up. You got to shower, get dressed, and you got to go to work. And then it's
See his naked ass.
yeah.
You do actually.
And then it's stuff.
Do you actually?
Yeah. And then
I'd buy it.
you got to do stuff like
It's like 16-bit graphics.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd still buy it.
You have to like buy
16-bit ass, why not? Oh wait, yeah, I know we're talking about it. Well, no.
But yeah, like you have to buy the dress that that Lisa has. You have to buy like flowers. You meet at one point. You have to fight Chris R, where what you do is you you take it's like a Pokemon style thing.
Yeah, it's a turn-based system.
Yeah, and
Alright.
you have like on your side there's Tommy, there's Johnny and Mark, and on the other side there's Chris R, who's a drug dealer, and then every turn he shoots you and you lose a life, and then you either throw a water bottle if you're Johnny or a football.
American football.
Yeah,
I'm
if
gonna say it's not going to be a room game without some sort of American football.
Yeah.
yeah, and then
They played throughout half the film.
it's just stuff like that. So then it's like
It's such a well-made game.
it is a very well made game, and then
It's so good.
you do you could do other things as well. You got to like
I don't want to play it now.
you got to like you got to find a cassette player, and you got to plug it in, and then you need to wreck the room at the end before you shoot yourself.
Do you have to hump a dress?
No, that's not it.
Is there no button mashing?
Maybe there is bits of the game that are button mashing.
Yeah.
But basically, what I was impressed by was actually how like it captured it was the plot of the film
Yeah.
with added context.
Yeah, it actually stopped plot holes, but because in the room, obviously, it goes to different characters on scenes.
Yeah.
You just play as Johnny,
Yeah.
so you're playing the whole thing as him.
Hmm.
And because of that, you get the plot holes. So the bit where, unless you haven't seen the movie, I apologise, There's a bit where he goes down the stairs to see Diane, is that her name?
Yeah.
And Lisa, so the daughter and mother,
Oh, hi,
talking
Lisa.
about Johnny. And he's like,
Johnny's
Oh,
my
no,
best
Claudette
friend.
and
oh,
Lisa.
Claudette, sorry, my bad. Claudette and Lisa. And he sits down on the stairs and listens, and you're like, why the hell was he upstairs? And in the game, it's because he had a shower. So,
Yeah, because you need to have a shower because
That's pretty cool.
like they fixed a lot of things.
yeah.
There's one bit's really annoying where he just goes to make a sandwich for people.
Does it explain why he carries around a cassette player?
No,
No,
you
you have to go buy it
You have to
in
go
the game.
buy it in the game and then bring it back and plug it in. That's part of.
But in the film, he finds
Yeah,
out
I know.
and then pulls it out. He doesn't find out beforehand, so it's not like he's found out and he's like, right, I'm gonna go out.
Yeah,
get
I
a
know.
cassette player.
That is a
He
flaw.
finds out
I
and he's
admit.
like,
But yeah, the game.
pulls it out of his pocket.
The
like,
game
alright,
just
comes
does
out
end
back.
with him. He after he kills himself, he goes up and turns out to be an alien, and these alien overlord.
What?
Yeah, because that line in
Yeah.
the room where Mark says to Johnny, he's like, what planet did you come from? And then that's why he shoots himself in the end, because they were like, they were getting suspicious about it. He goes, yeah, the moment he started questioning what planet you came from, you know, it's best to get out of there.
Wow, plot twist. That's a plot twist.
So, yeah, no, it was a good game, I thought.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I really liked it. So
Yeah. Let's see.
I did
get
not
him to
hit
play
her.
it.
It's not true. It's bullshit. I didn't do it. I did not.
Oh, hi,
Oh, hi,
Mark.
Mark. I said that a bit wrong as well.
You did do
Yeah.
that wrong, but I was not going to
It's alright.
pay attention to it, but...
No, it's alright.
anyway, final segment. You know what it is.
We can't be perfect.
What can you hear?
Here we go, guys.
This is the
Have you got a word?
This
one.
just seems to be the favourite
think-
of ours
I
already.
think-
We're already in the second episode.
I think you should try it with.
Let me explain the premise. So
Okay.
the premise is, I'm thinking of a song. I've got to, in a way, not visual, sorry, do a sound,
What?
not humming, but using the word they've given me. I've got to say the full word. I can't break down the
Yeah.
word, and I've got to use that word to make it sound like, you know, the song.
I've
You'll
got a
pick it
word.
up.
Oh god,
Okay, you
what
vote
was
on the
your
word.
word?
You can vote on the word. I'll.
Shrek.
Oh,
Have
I
you
was,
got that Shrek
I,
card?
think
Mark?
so.
Got
I was
that?
thinking of doing. I was thinking of maybe Elga, also maybe communism.
Like, I'm looking around for inspiration here. I don't know where you're getting communism from, but
Book of socialist books behind me.
all right, Darren, fucking hell. Right,
Then my
okay.
dad's.
So, right, go on then, Alex.
Well, which word are we doing?
You getting Tommy?
Communism.
You what?
What word are we picking on? Are we settled? Or did you?
Oh, I'm good with it.
Let's just do communism. Start with that. We can go easier
So
as it
I
gets
choose
on.
the last one. So,
What's that?
Okay, you ready? Okay. Communism, right?
Yeah.
Communism, 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 communism. I'll go again, I'll go from the top. Communism, 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 communism.
Right.
Communism.
We're meant-
So like a tongue twister. Communism, communism,
is this the same part over and over, or is this like
communism, communism,
It's the
communism, 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 communism.
Oh yes, the Guile theme.
Yay!
I'm gonna laugh if it were gonna be like the Russian national anthem or something.
How did
I
I
thought-
ever have got that?
Yeah, I know. But I thought the song had to have words.
I just said a song.
Yeah, no, but
That's a
it's
song.
more like a theme tune, isn't it? Like a, I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
it counts as a song.
Yeah, I know, but I thought we could only do words. But anyway, it don't matter. I prefer it that way anyway because I've got some.
Well, that's the
it's
final
never my
segment.
segment. So
That's the final segment, yeah. So
Well-
this is episode 2 done.
We've still got plenty of time for do anything else.
Oh, okay, cool.
let's talk about Alex's arse hour again. Let's get back.
That was
into
the high point of this podcast.
Okay.
So was it bleached?
What time are we on?
We're like almost 50 minutes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we're not doing too bad, I don't think.
Yeah.
This is
Fair,
dragging out. Should we just end it?
We'll end it here.
Jobs.
Thank you for listening. This has been Ere.
And
Now.
Oh, we nailed it this time.
Luke got
You
involved
in
this
that
time. Let's see.
I got mentioned. I'm going up in the world.
You are indeed. You are indeed. That's because of Viagra.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Bro.
End.